This is an urgent warning for all Dogecoin holders and really all cryptocurrency holders, as Bitcoin is breaking lower this morning, and so is Dogecoin. And there is something that we've been talking about where we were hoping for a potential bounce. It was looking like we were getting a bounce, but I did give the warning that if the Bitcoin daily candle closed below a certain range and our total market cap, if that wanted to go lower, then we could potentially see more downside for Dogecoin, and we could see Bitcoin dominance continue to go up. We've already seen Bitcoin dominance wick up into a range, signaling that maybe there was some more downside ahead for altcoins before this big altcoin season. And I want to say this, there's still potential that we could reverse after this recording's done. We could absolutely turn the other way, but there are some signals showing right now suggesting that there is some more downside before we get continuation to the upside. Let's talk about a Dogecoin crash, everybody. Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I am Crypto Kip. Do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel on your way in. Let me be very clear, just because Dogecoin is quote-unquote crashing doesn't mean that I'm saying, panic sell, whatever. If anything, I believe that there's about 200 days left in this bull market. We're looking at this total market cap for cryptocurrency right now above its previous 2021 all-time highs. There's going to be tremendous support here. So anything that you're buying as crypto's dipping and testing off $3 trillion, in my mind, feels like a very good buying opportunity. I think we're going to find significant support at the $3 trillion price level for the total market cap of crypto. I told you guys yesterday that though I feel good and we are seeing a bounce here and potential reversal, and if you look at Dogecoin, you could see there was this V-shaped move. And if you look at the Dogecoin versus Bitcoin chart, what I've been talking about is how we've got, significant previously resistance here that was turning into support. We'd like to see this kind of Nike swoosh out. Well, this Nike swoosh doesn't have to happen exactly in one fell movement. This was kind of just symbolism for you guys to symbolism. It's really just a visualization for you guys to understand that there's going to be testing off this range. Now, we could bounce off this range a little bit. It doesn't have to be one boom, boom. And there's a world, and I've given you the warning, that we could break below this. We've already seen a wick below this. We could see Dogecoin break below this. Now, we didn't really see that happen in this last bull market. Okay, so let's break down, is Bitcoin going to hold up versus, or is Dogecoin going to hold up versus Dogecoin? Is Dogecoin going to hold up versus Bitcoin on this chart? Is Bitcoin dominance going to continue to shoot up? Well, let's talk a little bit about it. Let's start with Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance recently shot up into the 60% area again. And now on the daily time frame, yesterday, we actually closed slightly in the green here above this trend line. Yesterday, in my video for Pepe, I think I did, and in the last week or so, what I've been saying to people is as long as daily candle closes are happening below this, which they did here and here, but yesterday, December 21st, we actually broke above this 59% trend line for Bitcoin dominance, signaling potentially that Bitcoin dominance could be coming back up. And we already wicked to 60%, signaling that it wants to do that, but it could also be a fake out. Now, we've got a red candle here for Bitcoin dominance. If Bitcoin dominance comes back down, well, good news, guys. If Bitcoin dominance comes back down, Dogecoin could find this bounce here still. Again, maybe we play some games. We're bouncing around this level for a minute. The concern that I have, though, even though we're still below this and we have a red candle today, the biggest concern that I have is what I'd really love to see for the broader health of the market. People aren't going to like this. These are the daily candles for the total market cap of crypto. What I really want to see is 1, 2, or 3, at least one body of a daily candle close hit this $3 trillion price level. We have a wick. We don't have any bodied candle closes right at the bottom of this. I want to see that. Perhaps I even want to see 1 or 2 wicks below. And why do I want to see that? Only because when you finally see a candle close and rest, just sit, the body of a candle on a range so significant as this $3 trillion level is, in my opinion, that confirms a bottom. That confirms support. and that confirms a reversal. So do you want to see a reversal for Dogecoin versus Bitcoin here? I'm sure you do. I do as well. I want to see all these altcoins start to boom versus Bitcoin. I want to see the altcoins start to boom in general and Bitcoin go back up. Now, if Bitcoin dominance goes up and total market cap comes down, there's a chance that we see Dogecoin break below this Doge versus Bitcoin trend line. Now, there is a chance that Bitcoin crashes and Dogecoin crashes equivalent to Bitcoin and total market cap comes down and Dogecoin can hold steady around this area. That is untypical for Dogecoin. Perhaps because there's some support here, we might see that for Doge if Bitcoin comes down and total market cap comes down and we do see this bounce. Perhaps we see other altcoins and other coins in the market that really aren't Bitcoin or really aren't Doge that it come down. But I would be cautious here, guys. There's a little bit of fear. And when I say fear, I mean, I think Dogecoin is going to $1. I think Dogecoin is going to $2 in this bull market. But in the meantime, I know people are wondering what's going to happen next. I know there's some people that want to trade. If you want to trade Dogecoin for yourself, you can sign up for Blowfin using our link up to a $5,000 deposit bonus when you do sign up and 10% discount on your trading fees for life. Get it locked in if you want to take advantage for this limited time offer Blowfin's offering. I want to remind you guys, Doge is still 2x away from its previous all-time high. That would get us up to 60 cents. I think it's going to go a lot higher than that. I think we could see $1. I think we could see $2 in this bull market. But in the meantime, everybody wants to know what comes next. I'm cautious right now because we're seeing Bitcoin dominance show some strength. We are seeing that the total market cap still probably wants to find a floor around 3 trillion as we're getting a little bit of a shift down still. So you got to be careful. Now, I've told you guys that Dogecoin could come to 30 cents. It came to 30 cents. We had a nice recovery yesterday. I felt good about that. That was a good trade off of some of the areas that I was talking about. When we found support here, that was a decent trade. If you caught this wick, you could have longed it back up. Now it's kind of coming back down again. And if I just look at the daily, on the daily candles, you really had some decent trades. Like here's a move. If you got into a trade from there to here, boom, that's a 20% move for Dogecoin in 2 days. But now we're kind of trickling back down. We're not breaking through this yet. But the caution is Bitcoin dominance could come up, total market cap could bounce off these levels, and Dogecoin could come down. So where could Dogecoin come down to? The answer is back down to 20 cents. If total market cap bounces there, and I did not mean to just get rid of my total market cap tab. Boom. If total market cap bounces on that trend line like I've been talking about at 3 trillion, there's a world where when total market cap comes down, a good 6%, that we see Dogecoin, unfortunately, potentially come down even more volatile, come down another even 36% potentially. Maybe we only come down to 22 cents to the top of this range. Maybe we only come down to kind of meet this wick at 26 cents. But this 20 cent level is on the table, something around 20 cents, perhaps the peak of this right at around 22 cents. So 22 cents. If Bitcoin dominance goes up, the total market cap comes down, and Bitcoin comes down. What about Bitcoin? Bitcoin's looking like it could be breaking down. If you look at the daily candles, Bitcoin is showing some weakness. We were in a range. We had this daily candle come back up, but it didn't really come above this. And so if we had this daily candle come back above, I was saying, hey, that could be a reversal. This is the thing that I've been talking about. This daily candle, if it came above, we could have a reversal back to the upside. Well, unfortunately, we had 2 candles close below this range, and now a third candle getting kind of big and red, showing that $85,000 Bitcoin might be on the table. That is why I believe that the $2 trillion or the $3 trillion bounce could be a good zone to keep an eye on. That is why I'm nervous about the Dogecoin versus Bitcoin dominance chart. And that is why I'm talking about the potential for a 22 cent or even a 20 cent Dogecoin in the short term. In the next few days. This could all turn around next week. I am not bearish on Dogecoin, but this video is about a Dogecoin crash. One that we could see happen, 10, 20, 30% potential as Bitcoin only comes down a couple percent. Maybe Dogecoin comes down equal to Bitcoin, and we see this hang out around this Dogecoin versus Bitcoin dominance level up here. Hopefully, that'd be great. But I do want to warn you guys of this. If you want to make a trade on it, you could do so signing up in the link down below. Check it out if you want to. Please be careful, guys. These are very volatile times. I think there's a broader bull market still here. I want to remind all you guys out there of one thing that I've been talking about in particular. From the bottom to the top of each bull market, I'll just look at the last one. We last about 1,060 days. So far into this bull market, we've only been in this thing from the bottom to now about 784 days. We've still got a couple hundred days left. If we go out, that takes us to potentially, this takes us right here. This is about September, October of 2025. There's a world where we can see that, guys. There's a world where we can see that. And that's the world where Dogecoin goes to $1 or $2. This is the world that I expect to see personally. I think we're going to see 1,000 days of bull market here. There's so many bullish catalysts for crypto. I'm getting ready for it. Dogecoin's crashing, but that's a buying opportunity in my opinion, my friends. Please know I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say in this video is financial advice, nor in any video, but that is all I have for you in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. DCA, hold on, my friends, and I will see you in the next one. 2 videos here if you want to check them out. I'll see you next time, y'all. Peace.